Hey guys, I want to show you guys an interesting one real quick. We got this 2007 Land Rover Range Rover HSE, and the complaint was you would go to start this and it would start and die. Okay, see that? It started and died. And then if you take the key out, see that? It don't start. Take the key out, you gotta put the key back in, you can't get it to turn unless you disconnect the battery. So we'll disconnect the battery real quick and I'll show you guys. I checked fuel pressure, and then we had no injector pulse. Like it would start and die. So we'll connect this back up. I'll show you guys what the problem was. And I didn't have communication with the airbag module. The airbag module is under the shifter. So now if I turn this back on, this is our power. This is going to our power wire for our airbag module. I found it right here, green and red. So look at that, 0.6 volts. So if we put this on, you'll hear the dash actually beep. And now I have to do this twice. There we go. Now it'll run. Look at that. So now if we shut it off, start it back up. Look at that. Starts right up. You take the key out of the ignition now? No, so they still got a problem there. But it runs now. And that was one of their problems that they had. So let me take this battery post off. Let's connect it back up. There we go. And then there we go. So now it's running. So I'll let this run for a little bit. I'll show you guys what the problem is. The other problem I think is a problem with the steering lock. But if we come here and look at our restraint, let's see. Fuse 9 right here, 5 amp. Come down here. It's only power to our restraint, and that's hot at all times. Now, let's see where I put my scan tool because I think it was charging. We would also get this like random immobilizer code. Let's go in here. This is the wrong one. Did I not? Okay, I did say it right here. It is. These are the codes that were in it when I got here. Lost control, lost communication with restraint control module. Like everybody was complaining about it. But that's what controls part of our immobilizer, because there was also like intermittent. Is it on here? More? Oh, here we go. Okay, I didn't see that crash sensor continuously active. So I'm gonna let them know about this. Like I had made a key and everything for this because it was weird because there was like only this intermittent crank code. So I'm gonna let them know and see where they want to go with this because there's no power there. And yeah, I hope you guys like this. There's probably a splice that's corroded. These have a bunch of like wiring issues. But I wish I would have filmed this from the beginning, but I didn't know how long it would take. I'm not feeling well today, so. And fuse 9 is good. Fuse 9 is under here and it has power. It's the top row, 9th one in, right next to the blank space. So it's a problem inside the car. So I hope you guys like this. See you later. Okay guys, just scan the car. You can see we can communicate with everything now. I think we might have been able to communicate with more stuff now, but we've got a restraint control module and everything we couldn't talk to before. Clear our codes. Let's see what it says now. Intermin. Let's see, quick erase. There we go, let's try erasing these again. Yeah, I guess it won't let us start this up. Look at that, it runs. There we go. Look at that. I just wanted this thing to run. So I hope you guys like this. Look at that. We talked everything. Yep, hope you guys like this. See you later. Oh guys, look, now it goes in and out. Look at that. So maybe it was because of the... Oh, now it's acting up. So they're gonna have to fix that. So hope you guys like this. See you later.